Helpful hermit crab basics. Hermit crabs are fun pets to care for in your home. They used to be reserved for souvenirs from seaside vacations, but now they can be bought almost anywhere. They make wonderful starter pets for kids. They make a great alternative to the more traditional gerbils or hamsters, and they have a much longer lifespan than goldfish. Contrary to what you might expect if you are new to hermit crabs, it is possible to play with them, and they do have little personalities of their own. Do you think hermit crabs may make a great pet for you? Here are some helpful hints to get you started. Before you get your crab, you need to get the basic equipment and supplies in place. First, they will need an aquarium for their house. Forget those tiny cages you see at the shops by the beach. Hermit crabs really need a 10-gallon aquarium to be comfortable. If you are getting more than one crab, obviously you will be a bigger aquarium. A pet shop will be able to advise you on the best size for the number of crabs you will be housing. Make sure the aquarium has a snug-fitting lid so your little friends do not make a run for it. Place a heating pad under the tank to keep your crabs feeling nice and tropical. You will need something to cover the floor of the tank, as well. 3 to 4 inches of sand works best, but you can also use crushed coral or reptile fiber bedding. If you use something other than sand, it is still a good idea to cover a portion of the floor with sand, so the crabs will have somewhere comfortable to go when they molt. Now that you have the house and the flooring covered, you will need to get 2 shallow water dishes and a food dish. Shallow shells work well for this job. In one water dish, you should keep fresh water, and in the other, keep salt water, made with a marine aquarium salt solution. The dishes need to be shallow enough for the crabs to crawl into. A natural sea sponge is a nice addition to the fresh water dish. Your crab will love to pinch it, and it will help keep the humidity levels up the aquarium. The last thing you will need to gussy up your hermit crab home is some decorative wood pieces for the crabs to climb on. Coral and coconut shells also make great additions that your crab will love to play with. Once you get your crab, to feed it, you will need to get some commercial hermit crab food. You can supplement that food with small pieces of fruit, meat, cereal, or fish. Additionally, make sure your crab gets crushed eggshells or oyster shells to boost their calcium level. It is important to keep their fragile skeletons strong. Cuttlebone is another option for this purpose. To care for your crab, clean their water and food dishes daily, and clean the tank when necessary. You will want to provide plenty of extra shells, in increasingly larger sizes, so your crab can change homes as they grow. Shells with wide openings are best. When your crab molts, remove the skin they have shed as soon as possible. One optional, but useful accessory to get is a tank thermometer and humidity measuring tool. Your hermit crab will be most comfortable when the temperature is kept around 72 degrees Fahrenheit to 80 degrees Fahrenheit and the humidity level is between 70% and 80%. With these helpful hints, you are ready to get your hermit crab. All that is left to do now is come up with a name for your new pet.